Football is dead. As it's been announced yesterday, there is going to be a European Super League announced about 11 o'clock yesterday. All the big six are now apparently founding members, and they're not even the big six. But anyway, it's an absolute travesty. But first, I want to say, people like Sky and BT moaning about it. I agree everything that Gary Neville said. But they're moaning about this European Super League. This has been going on since I'd probably say started when the Man City takeover happened. The Premier League let these rich owners come in and take over these clubs like City, buy their success, and players and chairmen like the Glazers, Daniel Levy, freaking that Henry FSG people. They're all greedy shits, and in this world, unfortunately, everyone is greedy. It goes to like businessmen paying the minimum salary they can to their employees, to like FIFA, for example, nicking money off kids, gambling. And you've got Sky, who wanted to charge, 15 quid a few months ago for watching one game. Sky and UEFA, BT and all of them, they've been at the top, haven't they, for a long, long time, getting all the money, scraping it up. The subscription to pay for Sky goes up and up. And I mean, realistically, who does that method anymore? There's a lot of other sources, that I'm sure a lot of people use streaming. But, yeah, it's a bit hypocritical coming from Sky. I'm not saying from Gary Neville, I'm saying just from Sky and BT. Gary Neville, all of his points were true. It's an absolutely disgrace, but there is two sides to the argument, unfortunately. I'm against any form of a European Super League because it's absolutely killed football. But you could see it coming. UEFA, FIFA, their competitions aren't exactly pristine, are they? They have kind of been ruined a bit, and they need to do something about it. But this is not the way forward. This is not the way to progress football. This is the way to make football as commercial as possible, to a massive wide audience. All the fans that love going from one team to another, watching the best in the world, they will love this. And the fans growing up there, in 20 years' time, they'll know nothing about the Champions League great comebacks. They'll think it's another BTEC Carabao Cup. Sky, BT, all these competitions, UEFA, they've all got scared now because all these owners are doing something bigger than them, something that they aren't going to stop, in my opinion. And I know they've said they're going to ban players from every competition, which they should do, and I really hope that this doesn't go ahead, but I can't see any way forward where this doesn't happen. The owners have came together behind the fans' back, behind the players' back, behind the coaches' back, and they've created this Super League, which is, they've all left freaking UEFA and the Europa League. Shit, you've shut that competition down the drain. That competition, them big matches, Barcelona versus Liverpool, the comebacks, the Spurs comeback, some of the clubs in the European Super League do not deserve to be in there, but you think of the comebacks, the great goals, the Messi, the Ronaldo goals of Champions League. They've all left. So in the Champions League, you're going to have Bayern Munich, PSG as it stands. They might join the Super League, but they haven't at the moment. Big up them. And then people like Leicester could maybe qualify for the Super League, but then they'd have to leave UEFA. That competition was the creme de la creme, and it weren't, as I've said, weren't perfect. But it was good, it was enjoyable, and now, in 20 years' time, as everyone's saying, kids are going to think the freaking Champions League is some Carabao Cup. That's what it'll be treated. The Premier League will... Think of the clubs like us, for Liverpool and all the supporters of them clubs that have joined this stupid thing. I understand their pain. They'll not be able to witness real, true football. Their history has been left behind. They've been stabbed in the back. The club don't want anything except for more money, and you can see teams like Tottenham why they've done it, because they're Barcelona, they're all in debt, they need the money. But clubs like Villa, clubs who are going to be not in this Super League, it ruins the competition entirely, all the way from the Conference Leagues to the Premier League to Carabao Cup. The FA Cup means nothing anymore. Say you're West Ham or you're Villa, you want it, yeah, you dream of getting that European spot. Even in the Europa League, you're playing against some decent teams, the competition means something. Now, say if West Ham got the Champions League, it ain't going to mean anything realistically, because it's the European Super League where all the best players play, and yeah, hopefully the one way that I could say maybe the players stall it or they stop it is if they boycott this shit show. The managers, the players, they need to boycott the league. It would mean Jurgen Klopp maybe stepping down, maybe Rashford saying fuck this, I'm out. But it won't, because if you think about it, there's a lot in from. They're going to get another 100k a minimum a week extra. They're going to be playing with the best people in the world. The Champions League isn't going to matter as much because the best teams are going to be in this Super League. So what's the point? Yes, they might play for their international team, but I think Perez, the Real Madrid twat, he said that, oh yeah, we'll just make our own World Cup, and there is no real stopping these guys. You can maybe halt them, UEFA, and do all this stuff, but they're that rich that if they wanted to, they'll create other shit, and it will just be run by them. And overall, the Premier League team, all the leagues have let this happen. They have just, they're wanting money in football. I remember when Van Persie was the most expensive signing in the Premier League, 20 million. Now it's bloody Neymar at 225, and it's only getting worse. The commercialisation of sport has been getting worse for years. No one's done anything. It was rumoured a year ago that this Super League could happen. Everyone was like, yeah, it shouldn't happen. Did they do anything about it? No. And the fans can boycott the grounds, not go to it, but overall, it's tormenting me. It torments anyone. It's torture, because the love of the game is in your heart. The love of the football, the heart of football has been ripped out, but the fans, some people just can't live without football. I can see in 3 years' time, everyone gets used to it. Oh yeah, who's playing the Super League? The Prem. Oh yeah, it's all right, but it's no Super League. The Champions League, no one gives a shit about that anymore. And unfortunately, the owners know that this will be an uproar for maybe a month. Then it'll die down, and everyone will watch it. It's a real shame that they've done this, and the brilliance of some moments in football. I can't see myself celebrating like that again, even from an unbiased view. When I seen the Liverpool comeback, when I seen all these different stuff, not even for my own club, for different clubs, the excitement of the Champions League, the excitement of just brilliant matches, brilliant goals, will be gone. It's been ripped away, and I can't see football the same again. And a lot of people think this, but football is everything. Football keeps some people mentally happy and just there, and it does for a lot of them. In this lockdown, football has been everything, bringing football back. And without football, it's shambles. You can't. Some people can't live without football. You play football, you watch football, no matter what. Football is the biggest sport in the world, and it is being corrupted. It's being ruined by these owners, and it's only going to get worse. In a few years, football will be this plastic sport where there's only very limited teams. You've seen all these championship teams. I know they've said, oh, we're going to support the whole football pyramid. Fuck off, will ya? It will end up just being this Super League. A few little ones who can survive, like the people who have rich owners but can't get into the competition. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I haven't even got into some of the clubs in there. Spurs, top six, the big six. Half of them are not even in the top four. You've got Liverpool in, 6th place? Chelsea, 5th place. Spurs, 7th place. And Arsenal, Arsenal, the big six club. Leicester are miles bigger than you lads. Wake up. Yeah, you've got history, but you're nowhere near the level of this big fuck-off Super League thing. You'll be at the bottom every year. You won't be getting relegated, but I'm not taking pop at the fans here. I'm taking a pop at the club. There's no way they're this big. They drew to Fulham yesterday. Absolutely ridiculous. Then you got Barcelona and Real Madrid. They're not as big as they was last time, are they? PSG and co are beating them. They're in debt, all of them. And yeah, I mean, Bayern have rejected it for now. They could join there. It's just a shambles. This European Super League needs to be stopped. It won't be. I cannot see anything stopping it, because the club owners have that much power. They are rich billionaires who will earn a couple billion for their pockets. They won't give a shit about the club. Arsenal, you're in this Super League, but don't think you're going to be getting Haaland or someone. You're going to be the same shit club getting ruined day in, day out by Lionel Messi at the bottom. The same for Spurs. You absolute frauds. Apparently they get 475 million just for signing up. Yeah, well done. You've pocketed a bit of cash, Daniel Levy, but you've ruined the sport. Have that. They don't give a shit, do they? Because they're all businessmen. Most of them linked to America. They all own these big clubs. They've done it before to other sports. The NBA. It's gone beyond their reach. What the fans? I mean, you could boycott it. You could stop everything. It's disgusting, but overall, it's just sickening. It feels like a part of you has been taken away. Football, the beautiful game, beautiful. The greedy fuck off disgustingness of the game now by every single corporation who are involved in football have ruined it. It's become a monster. Everyone has let this monster grow and grow and grow, and now it's turned into this. Unfortunately, you'll never see football like it again. The big miss is the Champions League. The Champions League now is ruined. They've all left. The European Super League's replaced that, and like there's stuff saying, imagine if Ronaldo and Messi do not go to Barcelona and Juventus, and they're like, yeah, we're going to stay. Kids in 20 years' time will be like, Messi and Ronaldo weren't the best. They didn't do it in the Super League. The Super League, mate, is full of just disgustingness, and it's shocking, absolutely shocking. If football has been ended, there'll be nothing that can retake this part of football. It's gone. It's lost forever, unfortunately. And yeah, for all the people who have witnessed it, it was good, weren't it? Look, them times, the Aguero moments, everything, the Messi magic, the Leicester winning the Premier League, the relegation survival. It all means shit because all these rich clubs, they've gone and fucked it all up. They've gone. It's actually saddening, and some people, a lot of football fans, the die-hard football fans who go there every week before lockdown to support their club. It was what they wanted to do. It was literally the love of their life in some ways. And I know this sounds like weird, but it is, and that's what football is to a lot of people. And just heartbroken that these rich owners who know nothing about football, have gone and ruined their sport, ruined the whole of it. Because yes, obviously Sky and the Premier League have done things in the past to make more money, but it's never caused all the other competitions to be irrelevant. This creation of the European Super League has made the Champions League, the Europa League, irrelevant. It's made the World Cup in some aspects irrelevant because they're all going to be banned from it. And it's made the Premier League a B-Tech FA Cup, a Carabao Cup. How the Premier League is supposed to be the best league in the world, fuck off, is it anymore? It's honestly disgusting. I understand Barca and Real Madrid, you're in the Liga, you're dominating every year. You're shit though. The Champions League is for that. They've done competition. All these big six, greedy fuckers. Liverpool fans, Man United fans, I feel so sorry for you. Barcelona fans, all of them, because your history has been turned its back on. They've turned the back on your history. They've stabbed you in the back. And to all the other football fans who are not in the European Super League, you've caused us heartbreak because we will never truly be able to feel the elation of beating a Liverpool again because we're not against their best team in the European Super League. And to all the other football fans who support a club in that Super League, they aren't going to feel the same passion they did anymore. They will still watch it. A lot of us will still watch it. But is that passion going to be the same? No. And you've killed the passion in football. And what has done this lockdown really? They've done it apparently because they can't. They've learned that they can make money without the fans. They don't realistically need the fans. But football is about the fans. What's that thing that's going around? Created by the poor, stolen by the rich. It's 100% true. Let's hope that something happens. Hopefully, if we can all come together. If the main thing is the players have to do something. I'm sure most of the players don't want this. They have to come together and figure out something to stop it. So that's going to be it. I'll see you in the next video.